Coming into this review with the thought that this board is like a hybrid of the Air60 with the slightest bit of design inspiration from the Wooting that actually is suitable for its type of material. This is the Carbon60 by Epomaker, and it's proving to be a great travel companion board. Let's quickly take a look at it. Disclaimers out of the way first, this board is sent by Epomaker for me to review, but they have no say on the opinions I have for this keyboard. They're seeing this video the same time as you do, and for more context, I've been an avid low-profile enjoyer since I was sent the NO75, and this board looks to be a great contender for a great one. Opening up the box, we are first greeted with a user guide and manual for the board. The board itself is up next, still wrapped in plastic. We'll get to that later. On top are the accessories, which include the USB Type-C cable, the dongle for wireless connectivity, as well as some extra switches. Mine being the Gateron low-profile browns. Some extra caps in case you want the all-black look, and last for the accessories is the keycap and switch puller combo. Going back to the Carbon60, I've got mine in its only colorway, which is in this black, but you have your options for Gateron browns or reds. First impressions is that it's quite light. The Carbon60, as mentioned in the intro, is like a fusion of design choices made for the Air60 and the Wooting 60HE, but with a twist that its case material is entirely made out of carbon. On top is a 60% ANSI layout with a spot for the loop on the left side. To the sides we see how really thin it is, coming in with the front height of about 22mm that increases to about 27mm at the back. To the rear, we have the on and off switch for wireless connectivity as well as a USB Type-C port. To the back, we have the 4 rubber feet on each corner and the Epomaker imprint in the middle. Weighing at just shy 430 grams, it's technically a little bit lighter than the Air60, which weighs 450 grams. But in practice, I don't feel much of a difference in weight. Compared to a full height board though, this will shine. The carbon fiber material, right out of the factory, seems to have not exhibited any flaws or scratches, and it only induces the tiniest bit of flex, not much of an issue, all things considered. Moving over, I've got no problems with the PCBs Epomaker makes for their keyboards, and this is no exception. This is hot swap with low profile switches, has perky RGB, is tri-mode with a 3000 mAh battery that lasts for about 24 hours with the RGB on and 170 hours with the RGB off. Such a huge feat for its portability. My only complaint is in its layout. I wish they went with the same layout as my Air60 so that non-60 users would adapt easier to the 60% layout. In its current standing, you'll need to hold the FN key to access the arrow keys, but if you're curious enough, you can change it out using BIA because the Carbon60 supports that. Other notable specs include that its tri-mode is flawless out of the box, and I've had no hiccups in using it with my tablet or my PC. In fact, this whole script is being written with the tablet and the Carbon60. Moving over to the plate and foam, since it has carbon right into its name, you'd better believe this uses carbon fiber as its plate material. Sadly, it looks to be tray-mounted and a bit of a floating key design, opposed to the Nuphy's hidden approach. Feel-wise, it's alright and it's a bit stiff because of its mounting and plate combination, but I'd happily sacrifice that for its portability. The switches are much more basic than the Nuphy's. This implores the Gateron low-profile browns which we have seen on their Luma 84. It feels great out of the box, but the sound is quite scratchy and is a cheap and tactile with a medium force composed of a PC top, nylon bottom, and palm stem. Overall, just an average quality switch. The same thought goes with the keycaps. They are ABS double shot, which means it will eventually shine, and they are in the DSA profile. It's quite thin, but that's to be expected on a low profile keycap. And lastly, the printing is quite nice on this, but again, it being ABS, it will shine, so take that con as you will. Before I wrap up my thoughts, here is the sound test of the board. All stock with the Gateron low profile browns. Enjoy! it's a really top toss-up between this and the Air60 B2. Both are great and lightweight low-profile boards, both have hot swap, BIA compatibility, and full key RGB PCBs, and both have outstanding battery life for the price. The Carbon60 is about $129 USD, and the Nuphy Air60 B2 is about $110 USD. For $19 USD more, you're not getting a lot. You're just getting a different case material and Wooting-esque inspired design. If I were to choose, I love the design of the Air60 more. But then again, the gimmicks the Carbon60 has is quite nice. It's a toss-up between the two, and I think it will come to your own preference. Let it be known that both boards are great for the price. It's just up to you to decide which one fits your setup more or portable travel setup better. For me, I'm choosing the Air60. How about you? What would you pick? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm John J. Bimava, and I'll see you in the next video.